close. They couldn't cross.
Hey everybody, it looks like we have reception inside the jail. We're sitting in one of the jail cells. You can see the bars here.
Straighten it out.
There's a table that we're sitting at.
Yeah.
Kelly's doing the dowsing rods.
So is Arnold still with us? Remember to cross him for yes, push him away for no.
And these names that Kelly is using are ones that I got while doing the Estes method.
Appreciate that.
We actually rigged it a little different. We have our SB7, and then we put headphones on it.
Arnold, can you turn that
And
on for
then
me?
these are my headphones that I wear when I go to the shooting range, and they work kind of like noise canceling. And I got 3 male names for
So
that.
Arnold, have you been here? Were you incarcerated for over 10 years? Yeah. Okay. Were you incarcerated for 5 years or less?
That's
Oh, that
very
was a quick
strong,
answer.
yes.
Thank you.
Oh, and the EMF is going off.
Oh, thank you. That's just starting home.
Yeah.
First. Thank you. Can you point that straight away from me? Appreciate that very much. All right, so you were here less than 5 years. So when I say the number that you were here, can you cross that? You were here 1 year or less. 2 years or less. 3 years or less.
There goes the EMF again.
Thank you.
Can you get that EMF all the way to red?
Oh. Getting there.
Can you get it all the way to red? Please?
We would
Almost.
appreciate it. You just have to come a little bit closer.
Yeah, maybe if you stood right against it or put your hand on it.
Earlier you turned on the flashlight
Yeah,
for us.
if you could turn the flashlight on again, we'd appreciate it too.
Yeah, most definitely.
So apparently we have Arnold, Steve, Bob,
And Marnie.
and we may have a female Marnie as well.
Well, she was just responding with the rods also.
And when we asked our hosts if they'd ever had any of those names before, they said that Steve had come up before. And I definitely, when I heard it coming through the spirit box, it was very, very clear. I had no doubt that the name was
Steve is
Steve.
a strong spirit.
Oop. One more and you could have gotten it to red. We'd love it if you could do that. This other device that's over here that keeps going red and green is called a ghost battery. It helps them to draw energy. If you pull enough energy from that, I bet you could get that light to go all the way to red.
Oh, I think it just, seemed like he stepped away from him, but maybe not. Creepy.
I don't know what in the world that thing is, but it makes some creepy noises.
Yeah, it sure does.
Tim, we are at the old Hamilton County Jail in Jasper, Florida, so we're almost to the Georgia border.
We also have a REM pod over here. If you're trying to make this go off, and if you'd like to try using the REM pod, you just have to get near the little antenna. It doesn't hurt.
And you can make it do all those really cool colors.
Oh, I didn't tell you, but when you were doing the spirit box, I was actually talking about them utilizing that, and that's when you yelled bullshit.
Oh, really?
When I said it doesn't hurt.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting, because yeah, that was a real strong like bullshit.
Yeah.
And that's not something you're going to get on a radio.
No.
So,
I was like, easy now. You said it pretty loud.
yeah, because I just say things how I hear them.
I know.
So, we'd love it if you could turn the flashlight on again.
Yeah, that
over
was
here.
fantastic. I think
Look, it's a ghost. They have some really creepy stuff in here because they have haunted house attractions in here occasionally. What in the world?
I don't know. I don't care for that thing.
It's some kind of portal thing they have over there, and it makes some weird noises. You're still trying hard to get that EMF to go red.
We just like that you're hanging out with us.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. Oh, there you go.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Good job.
You guys rock.
We appreciate it, you guys. I'm not sure which one of you is doing that, but we appreciate it.
Very, very, very cool. I'm trying to think of something else that came through when I was talking on the spirit box that was like really clear. The Bob was pretty clear too, but not as clear as Steve.
Mm-hmm.
We are the first paranormal group that they've brought through here. Is
Oh,
that
really?
right? Yeah, I think we're the first group investigation they've brought through here.
Oh, cool.
Because when they've talked about other groups, it's been from other organizations.
Oh, okay.
So we're here with the Brooksville PIT, and I would say their home base is the May Stringer House in Brookville, Florida, which we've been to once, but we've never investigated, but we do
No,
hope
we
to
definitely want to get.
investigate there.
Yeah, I should have asked him about that when he was up here.
Do you guys have any questions you want us to ask of the spirits? That was just that just said no out there.
Yeah.
We did have the flashlight turn on once by itself. We'd love if you
I
guys
know,
could turn
that's
that back on again.
That's a big deal to us. We had some really great interactions with a flashlight at another jail in Council Bluffs, Iowa, called the Squirrel Cage Jail. And boy, they had a lot of fun playing with that.
Here, Kelly, have some lights in your
I
face.
know, golly, it's great. I'm sitting here in the dark.
Is there something on the
geez.
ceiling? I felt like something touched my hair.
Well,
right here.
I told them to play with your hair because it feels really cool.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, something just touched my hair right here. Yeah, I just felt like I'm sorry. Here, hold this
Gotta go
right.
blind.
It went like this.
Yeah, I told them. I said her hair feels really cool. You should touch it.
Hey, Sarah, I just got touched. Something's touching my hair. I was gonna show them what this hallway looked like. So here's all the different jail cells here, and there's some kind of weird portal thing back there making weird noises. It scares the crap out of me. This actually was the cell where they kept the African American prisoners, and there was definitely overcrowding here. So we guesstimate that there were probably, 2 to a bunk, probably some on the floor too. This jail closed in the 1980s.
So am I speaking with any of the 3, or actually 4 people that Diane is?
Looks like we could talk through this thing. Oh, Kelly's getting touched now. There's another cell over here. This was the hospital room.
It just felt very, very strange. Can you point them straight away? I can ask you another question.
So Michael O'Sullivan says, would love for you guys to come to Buffalo and investigate the Buffalo Central Terminal or the Hotel Starlet. Just dress warm. Yeah, we would definitely have to dress warm.
Yeah. So is Marnie still here? Marnie, the female that came through the spirit box? Thank you. So do you travel between the downstairs and upstairs regularly? Because I know the women were primarily kept downstairs.
Hey, Arena. I'm assuming Jessica's there too.
Is that a yes?
We're in another jail.
It's much cooler.
It's definitely
Thank
cooler.
you. Can you point them straight away? Straight out away from me so I can ask another question? Marty? Thank you. So Marty, were you incarcerated here? Were you in the jail? Locked up in the jail?
And they did have men and women in this jail.
No, you were not?
And one of them actually had her child here with her. She'd just given birth.
Thank you.
Okay, so Marty was not incarcerated here.
So Marty, were you one of the family members who lived at the jail? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
And this was set up like a bunch of the other jails that we've seen, where the
Can you point them straight
warden
out?
and his family would live there.
Can you point them straight out? Away from me? So, that was her stomach.
That was my
growling.
stomach growling, yes.
Her tummy is possessed by something, I don't know what. Can you point those straight out? Thank you. So did your family live here?
No.
Okay.
Arena said she's glad it's much cooler, makes it more enjoyable, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm actually having to wear a jacket.
So did you just work here, Marty?
That almost sounded like it said no out of that box back there.
Is there anybody back there? Is it just going by itself?
I don't even know where it's at.
She's saying yes. So I don't know if she's saying yes to me.
And the EMF
Asking
is
me.
still going off like crazy too.
Yeah, it sure is.
We'd love it if you could light up the REM pod. Can you touch that REM pod and light it up? It's that device with the antenna on it.
The one behind me on the table.
Please. And thank you. Oh, there's where they would feed them out of.
Yeah. Thank you. Boy, that K2 is just going crazy. I think I'm just hanging out here.
Michael said, just listen to your New York episode about the Greenwich Village and how Diane was cold while talking to the people from Montreal. Oh my God, that was so freezing. It was like 20 degrees.
All right, Marty.
Kelly got hypothermic.
I was hypothermic. So, Marty, when you were here, were you over 20 years old? Oh, quick yes. All right, thank you. Can you point it straight away? Can you point it straight away from me so I can ask another question, please?
These dowsing rods seem to be working much better than the other ones.
Yeah. So, Marty, did you work here for less than 10 years? Did you work here for more than 10 years?
But she said she worked here?
Yeah.
Okay. Huh.
Maybe it's going towards no. All right, well, let me narrow the numbers then. Did you work here for 5 years or less? Is Marty still here? I feel like somebody's here. Is a different spirit here?
Yes.
Someone else wants to talk. This thing is so creepy.
I know.
Can you please point it straight away?
It's really creepy.
They're yelling tonight. It's weird.
Yeah, we've heard a couple
Where
of
is that
no's.
It's the next cell over.
Okay.
On the other side.
Oh, okay, so it's just sitting there by itself? Because there's been a couple that
Sorry.
A couple that seemed to be in response to questions we were asking.
It could be.
Yeah. I didn't know. I thought somebody else was using it and asking
We turned it
questions.
on and just left it there.
Okay.
Yeah, we've gotten a couple of no's out of it. What was the other thing it yelled? Can't remember.
I don't know. It'll be on that bill.
The,
It's so good to keep a recorder.
the EMF has
Just
been
everything.
going crazy too.
Yeah, it's got up to red a couple of times. It was not lighting up for the longest time, and then it finally started getting really active.
Awesome.
The flashlight hasn't come back on yet, though.
No.
Oh, do you guys ever do private investigations at Maestringer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. We'd like to get some of our listeners and get a group together. What's the number that you normally do for that?
How many people?
Yeah.
If you want to put just your friends or whatever, I think you'd be up to like 5 right now with the COVID. Usually it's 10.
Okay. Alright.
But yeah, if you're interested, just send make sure it goes towards a message on Facebook, and leave your phone number, and they'll send it to the lady that keeps the books.
Alright.
But if you want to do it, you might want to book soon because we already booked it in.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Go
Thank
ahead
you.
and lock yourself in a date, or you can even ask when you call if somebody cancels, because that's happened a lot too.
Okay.
So I give you a call and see if you want it. If somebody's canceled, not next week, but the week after they cancel, when they cancel on April 10th. I took April 10th. So yeah, and then when you guys do go, just let me know and we'll be your volunteers.
Alright, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Alright, we'll creep around.
Arena said she'd like to see you doing the dowsing rods with the noise canceling headphones on.
Okay. You can leave it on. I'm gonna check up these in too.
Yeah, just to make it so you really can't hear.
I couldn't hear eight.
I don't know what that was, but
I couldn't hear any, when I was doing the spirit box with these, I was just holding them in my ears. I couldn't hear anything. I didn't even have to put those on.
oh, okay.
I didn't hear a single murmur from you or anything.
All right, so you guys have to give me some questions to ask, and we'll ask Kelly while she's holding the dowsing rods. I can't hear.
You're not gonna stick that right in my eyes though, right? You'll just do it on the rods.
Yes,
Okay.
I'll stand back over here so it's not in your eyes. All right, what do you guys want to ask the spirits? All right, so we've got them out to parallel. Can you put them out to straight? So we can ask you some questions? Move them out to straight. All right.
Let me adjust my hand on this
Okay.
one. My earring is going into the side of my head.
Is there anyone here with us? Yes. Can you put them back out to straight, please? Can you put the rods parallel? Interesting, the EMF's not going off anymore. Can you put the rods out to straight? Can you put them parallel, please? We can't ask you a question until you move them back out to parallel, please. All right, I'm gonna move them back out.
I just felt like stuff left.
It's weird because they didn't make the rods go out parallel. Okay.
Hang on. It was weird. I just felt like they're.
Well, what was interesting is the EMF stopped going off, and now it's going off again. But when I asked them to move them back out to parallel, nothing happened. It went to yes, that there was somebody here, and then it wouldn't do anything else with
I
them.
couldn't feel any power through that, like any movement or anything.
All right, let's try it again.
Usually you could little bit
I've
of
got a
pressure
couple
on-
more
You
questions.
get a pressure like they're trying to move them. These things really grind my earrings into my head.
I'm sorry. EMF is stopped again. All right. Jerry is asking, do you know you're dead? Yes. Can you move them back out to parallel, please? Can you make the rods go straight forward? Move them back out to straight forward. There you go. Keep doing it. Okay. Do you want to talk to us? No. Okay. Can you go back out to parallel? Can you move them back out to straight again? I know you don't want to talk to us. I'll ask you one more question. Well, I haven't asked you yet. You got to put them back to parallel. Are you pointing at something? What are you pointing at? There are people over there. Yes. Can you put them back to parallel, please? Can you get them straightened out? Thank you. Okay, so the question that I want to ask you, since you don't want to talk to us, would you like us to leave this cell? Do you want us to leave this cell? Yes. All right. We're going to honor that and move to a different location then. It wants us to leave the cell.
I can't hear you.
I'm sorry.
You tap me and just start talking. I have no idea what you're saying.
It wants us to leave the cell.
Oh. Okay.
So we need to move to a different room.
Alright.
Well, it's still making the EMF flop like crazy. All right, let me put this stuff in my pocket.
Pack that.
I know. Like you realize we gotta pack all this stuff off. Well, all we're gonna do is move to another cell. We'll move down the way a little bit. You wanna go to the African American one?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna move down to the African American cell. Ooh, that thing makes such creepy noises.
Oh, we just went all the way to red.
Whoa,
It's like, yeah.
holy cow.
I mean, it was like the highest red.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now you don't have your phone on here.
Well, no, it's not an airplane because I'm going live.
Yeah,
So,
that was why.
that might be why. All right.
If you were making it go all the way to bright red, can you do it again really quickly before we do it? We appreciate you talking
We
with
need to
us.
grab
It
those
just
two
went to bright
things.
red. Twice.
You want to grab those two things over there too? Yeah, there it goes to red all the way again.
Thank you. We appreciate that very much. Thank you for talking with us, you guys.
All right, we're
If you
moving.
want to join us, if you want to still talk with us,
You can come with us.
come with us.
We're gonna go to a different cell.
Watch the, you have the little flashlight to watch the footing right here because rays. That was this one, right?
Yes. Yep. So we just basically moved one cell over.
Listen, they wanted us to go out.
All right. Sit down in here. Ooh, nice toilet. Oh my God, that thing is freaky.
I saw it like a few or something.
Did it say it sound like that? Oh.
Good to me. Maybe not, but.
Okay.
Oh.
The REM pod is going off like crazy all of a sudden. Oh, wait, I put the right there. Let's start recording again here. Kelly's setting up the flashlight to see if they can turn that on.
Put the flashlight up here so. Did you just turn want one?
I did turn it on.
Oh, okay.
Put the EMF over there. It's going really crazy in here. Now it stopped. Isn't that weird? It was just shooting up to red. Now it turned itself.
Well, the EMF was, or the REM pod was too. So maybe the person moved. You can sit here with us.
Arena said, thanks for doing that. Oh, look at it going crazy.
Oh, flashlight just turned on.
And the flashlight just turned on.
off.
And it just turned off. Look here. We've got a lot of
Please
stuff.
turn it on again.
And it rolled, didn't it?
Yeah, well, that's what that noise was. So I don't know if that was
Can you-
legit.
Oh, okay,
'Cause it
well,
rolled over there.
okay, well, that's probably not legit then.
But then it turned off and it was already still.
Arena said, thanks for doing it that way.
Of course. It's not the first time. We actually did it that way on the USS North Carolina too. I think it's really interesting to do it that way when you have no idea what's being said.
Now the EMF isn't going off at all.
I mean,
Can you turn that flashlight back on for us again, if that's what you did?
it's right over there on the sink.
If you did that yourself,
We would really appreciate it.
then we'd know it wasn't just doing it because it rolled across the bed.
Right. And you were turning the EMF on for K2 also.
Hello? Sounded like it said hello, didn't it?
I think so.
God, that thing is so creepy.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Kind of makes my skin crawl when it does it. Do you have the little flashlight?
I do.
Okay. Did you want to do some more dowsing rods in here?
Sure. Oh, here goes. Are you with the EMF now? We'd love for you to hang out with us some more. And even if you were next door and you wanted to come over here to hang out, that's awesome. We're good with that. Maybe
You can
whoever,
let us.
there can always be one person that doesn't want us to communicate. But then there's others that want to stay with us. And remember, we always have this EMF. We can start asking yes or no questions with this, and we can get near it to answer for us. Now I know that when we were doing the spirit box, I was talking about how these won't hurt you. I mean, that's what we've always been told. That's other spirits that we've interacted with have used
Oh,
that.
there goes the EMF
Thank
again.
you. But then a gentleman, when I was talking about that, said bullshit really loudly. So I don't know if somebody has had a bad experience with this. And if you have, I'm sorry. Absolutely, you're not
I
expected.
mean, we don't know. Maybe it does make them feel bad. I don't. Can you turn your light
Did you
flashlight
hear that?
on for a minute? What?
They got a bob too.
They got a bob too? Excuse me? Did you guys get the name Bob? Did you guys get the name Bob?
We did.
We got the name Bob as well.
You did?
Yes,
Your bob. No, that's so cool.
that is cool.
And that's neat because they got it through the portal and we got it through the spirit box.
Trying to walk around without falling down.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, I'm just gonna turn this one on so that we can,
Are you
wonder if
still
the
live?
battery fell out of it. Or, there we go. Yep, I'm still live. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this for just like a EVP session.
Sounds like it said I'm Bob.
Oh, did it?
Oh, I thought I heard. Where's the hammer?
Is there a Bob walking around here?
Oh, these are like.
How old are you, Bob? was that? Arena goes, that thing would scare me every time it went off. It does. It makes my skin crawl. And it's like on the other end of the jail, so it just echoes and reverberates through the whole thing.
Sorry, I'm distracted because I'm listening.
I'm listening to their thing too.
Is Bob with us? Bob has a strong energy.
Sound like it just said Bob again.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep, there's definitely a Bob here. No doubt about it.
Bob has a very strong energy. Yes. Can you point that straight ahead, please? Thank you.
I think what you're hearing as a whisper is they have a different spirit box in the cell over from us. And I think it's saying words. That might be what you're hearing.
Yes. Can you point it straight ahead, Bob? Can you point it straight ahead, please? Thank you. So is Steve with us also? Steve, are you here still? Okay. Arnold, are you here? Marnie, are you here? Oh, straight to us right away.
So there's definitely Marnie here with us.
Thank you, Marnie. Can you point them straight out? Thank you. So we've been talking to Marnie a lot. Steve came through really strong before, but now we've got Bob and Marnie.
Can you use the dowsing rods to point to where Bob is? Where is Bob? Can you point to where Bob is?
Can you point with both of them?
Can you use both of them to point so we know for sure which direction? So right now we can't tell which direction. You're pointing forward and backward. So
No.
Bob is behind Kelly.
I don't know. It's saying no.
Yeah, I see that it looks like it.
Is Bob behind me?
James Allen just said, why is it always got to be the bathroom? Well, just happens to have a toilet here in the cell.
All right.
At least it's better than a honey bucket.
Well, and
Oh, okay. Do we know if Bob was a prisoner or a guard?
we don't.
Okay.
Hey,
Somebody
Bob.
would like to ask that.
Hey, Bob. Bob, were you a prisoner here? Okay.
Bob was a prisoner.
So Bob was a prisoner and Marnie worked here. Thank you, Bob.
Arena, the only History Ghost Bump people here, myself and Kelly were here with 6 other people that we don't know, and then the people hosting us are the Brooksville PIT, which you should be able to find them on
Can you show
Facebook.
me where Marnie's at? Point to Marnie. Is Marnie the one that's been setting off the EMF most of the time? I kind of had a feeling. So funny because she even when she moves them quicker, she's very gentle. Thank you, Marnie. I appreciate that. So Bob, can you please point to the straight ahead? Thank you, sir. So,
All right, I'm
were
going to
you here
play this back too.
10 years or less? Bob, were you here for 10 years or less? Remember, you could push a no for no if it's no. Bob, are you still here? I think Bob left.
playing back the recorder. See if we got anything.
Is there a Bob walking around here? Oh, these are like. How old are you, Bob?
That was a lot of contamination.
A rain that goes, that thing would scare me every time it went off. It does. It makes my skin crawl.
Yeah, there's a lot of contamination.
And it's like on the other end of the jail, so it just echoes and reverberates through the whole thing. Sorry, I'm distracted because I'm listening to their thing. Yeah. Is Bob with us? Bob has a strong energy.
There, that was clearly Bob.
Thank you. Yep, there's definitely a Bob here. No doubt about it. Bob has a very strong.
Okay, there's so much contamination. I don't think I would have gotten anything with that. We do think, while we were downstairs in the room where the warden and his family lived, that we got a child making a noise. We couldn't make out what it was saying. It was just kind of a kind of noise, but it sounded like a child.
And there was definitely no one in the room making that noise.
Brian Keller said not having white noise on the ghost box always gets me when it goes off. I forget it's running. That's true.
That's true. Very true. Marty, are you by the K2 again?
We'd love it if you could take a step over here and turn on the flashlight for us. You see that flashlight right there?
Yeah, one of you did it earlier.
Could you reach out and touch it? I'd love it if you'd reach out there and touch it for us.
Turn it on. If you just use your energy, you'll make that connection with the battery and it'll turn on for us. We can communicate that way too. Yes and no. We'd really appreciate it. I feel like the energy left
Yep,
this
the
room.
EMF's not going off anymore either. I think whatever was with us, and actually look at it, the green almost like went away.
Fading. I wonder if they're using the energy.
I don't
Although
know.
this should be providing energy to them.
Yeah.
Do you want to go
Yeah.
around the corner into that other room?
Yeah, we might as well, because clearly there's nothing here anymore. I'll put the headphones back in the bag here. I have to try to keep track of them. I'll set this down for just 1 second. There's definitely a Bob here for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were getting Bob too. We kept them running through Necrophonic Gas and the spirit box.
And the spirit box back there definitely said it, because I played back the recorder and it was clear as day. Bob.
I was like, is that Bob? And then he was responding. He said, what? We asked what year it was. He said 80. I was like, wow.
Yeah, we were doing
Yeah.
we were doing the SB7 spirit box with the Estes method, so that I couldn't hear what she was saying to me, and
Oh, yeah.
it told her that there were 3 of them in that
3
cell. We got Bob,
Arnold,
Arnold,
and Steve.
and Steve,
Wow.
and we also got touched in this cell.
You did
too.
this one right
Both,
here.
Yes.
both of us actually did.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Her hair, which I had told
My
them, I
hair
said,
got
because she's got like spiky hair, she's got gel in her hair. And I go, her hair feels really, because I was telling them that we were fine with them touching it. We spoke with her before. I said, her hair feels really cool, you should really touch her hair.
And
And
I
she was
thought-
doing the Estes method, and so it was like probably 5 minutes later, I think, 10 minutes
Well, I got up and I started walking, and I thought I walked into a cobweb. You know how you get that feeling, like
like this,
yeah, like something. I'm like, wait a minute, I think something just touched my hair.
No way,
Yeah,
that's so
so-
cool. I go, oh yeah, I told them to do that.
I was like, thanks.
Thanks, like, I had no idea. what's going
And then
on.
I was having pressure on my arm, and it wasn't the normal, like static electric kind of feel. It was a lot more pressure.
Huh,
It was interesting.
interesting.
Yeah, I haven't had that kind of pressure before.
That's pretty cool.
All right, let's try another room.
Did we get everything out of there?
Yeah, I've got the flashlight. Yeah, I've got everything.
Thank you.
So this is where the portal is?
I don't know where it is.
I need to point over stuff.
So you finishing up your shower?
They're getting a figure in the shower.
Washing socks.
Flashlight just turned off too.
Do you want us to leave? We didn't mean to come in here to get a shower. No, there it goes. Or do you like the company?
We're a little bit voyeuristic. The flashlight's going on and off.
Never had an SMS figure in the shower and it's been. Yeah, nobody's watching the paper. Nobody's watching the paper. He's like, I don't care. I'm alone.
Wonder if that's Bob.
Did you get Bob?
We got Bob, and they got Bob next door.
And this said Bob too.
Yeah, the portal.
Is your name Bob? Can you turn the flashlight on if your name is Bob? It's like, I'm in the shower. Very close.
Well, it's interesting because we were doing the Estes method with our spirit box, and it said that there were 3, because I was asking how many were with us.
Yeah.
And we got, 6 successively, Bob, Arnold, and Steve.
Oh, wow.
Oh, is it Steve perhaps? Flashlight came on.
Steve over here?
Oh, came back on. Thank you, Steve. We appreciate that.
Can you tell us who's in the shower?
Is Steve the one in the shower?
Wow, that flashlight's going crazy.
Is Arnold the one in the shower? Is Bob in the shower?
Is it someone we haven't named in the shower? Can you turn the light on? So weird. There are movements in the shower right now. So they just cut his head.
That one is right here.
Oh, terrible, but this is really fascinating. That's weird.
Is he moving out?
No.
There, the flashlight just turned on again.
Oh, yeah. My EMF keeps going, my K2 keeps going off periodically too.
I can't believe you've had a figure standing there for that long.
You think that's the one that went up? No.
The other one that
Different.
was was shorter.
Yeah.
This is definitely a taller character.
Yeah.
I mean, it's he's showing because he's in the shower area, taking a shower.
And it's moving around a lot.
Yeah.
He's just hanging out there.
And that's the thing with the SLS, they will move a lot, and we think it's because they're not mapping, they're mapping a body, but it's not like flesh and bone. So it kind of tweaks out a
couldn't get his name now.
Up on your back.
What, okay,
Yeah,
what's
you
that
could do
on?
that.
And response to what you said.
We couldn't get a name.
Oh, the pocket is on the front.
See, look,
Flashlight's turned
every
on.
time I say it,
Oh, it's going off.
yeah, well, we don't, no, we don't.
Anybody wanna borrow the SLX and take it around? See what
Do you wanna use it?
I wanna see how it reacts if I walk over there.
We need to find out.
Oh, he left?
So you know what, they come back.
He was trying to tell us his name, he was like,
Did you come over, were you over here?
where'd he go?
Cause she's doing exactly.
Oh,
He's
okay.
over in the corner, try the toilet.
But it wasn't anywhere near when it was going on the floor.
That was amazing.
Yeah, he was over there.
Flashlight just turned on.
I'm trying to get your name.
With the SLS, this screen right here it's flipped. You see where
It's what?
the portal's on this side and the portal's there.
Okay.
It just gets a little heavy, but it's pretty neat walking around, and then if you do need to figure good activity.
Well, you just hang on to it. You don't have to do anything with it.
Just kind of
Well, dang it, I was gonna walk over there and see if it reacted to me.
Try to hang on to it.
said it gets heavy, so you might want to.
Just hang on to it.
Well, maybe if you got in the shower, we'd get back in the shower.
You think it'll get back in the shower? I'm in the shower.
Where did you go?
We've had a lot of throughout the whole year.
There's the flashlight
A
again.
lot of SLS figures, but especially in this cell. So it'll come back usually, and this is where last time Jesse had the millimeter and he was getting hits. The portal was going crazy with responses that were actually intelligent responses. And I was back there and I could see two figures that were actually touching the antenna.
Wow.
So, yes. You wanna work on it.
Should I climb in?
Yeah, I find them there. Definitely.
Kelly's in the shower.
And then the portal, the very last knob, you wanna turn it up or down?
But I'm sure it's just.
It just seems like it's really loud to me.
Uh-oh, this is going a little bit. But I don't see him.
No, can you
Now,
see her?
will that make the big shoe go off? This machine?
It shouldn't. Okay. Do you have it?
Oh,
She has it,
oh.
she has it in her pocket.
He's right behind you.
Is he?
She's not.
He's either in front of you or behind you. How do you tell?
Let's see, do you just have her mapped?
What?
Oh, that's just her.
Oh. Because it just popped up all of a sudden.
Yes, I think it takes a minute to map.
Oh.
Before it's scared, so even if it's scanning slowly, something could be there, but you might miss it.
Flashlight.
Because very well could be something. Yeah. Let's see now.
Which is always.
Oh, wait, there's somebody.
There's somebody right next to you.
It was
It's
earlier.
not mapping you, but
On
there's definitely
my,
somebody.
on my left right here.
Well, it looks, since it's reversed, it
It's
is.
on your, it's on
Okay.
your left, right?
Yeah, right where your arm was, it was like touching your hand.
Oh,
Right there.
Now that's her.
that's okay, you can touch my hands.
But it looks like something's trying to. Something's next to you.
Yeah.
There's actually two entities next to you.
I
Can
see
you get
that.
I
Yep.
wanna be there. And they're like touching your hand, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird because before you said that, I felt pressure.
Do you feel them touching
on my
you?
hand. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
We did get touched in the other cell too.
We can't
right
figure out.
across where you guys just were.
Yeah.
That's where I've been touched.
Well,
Was
Yeah,
it
touched my
here?
hair.
Yeah, I told them to touch her hair when she was using the escus, so she didn't know I said that.
Mm-hmm.
And she thought that she had like walked through a cobweb or something. I said, oh no, I told them to touch her.
Yeah, that's where my hair was like stroked.
Well, we don't know what their name is. We don't know the name.
Is Steven here with me? Is Bob in here with me?
It's weird, it's like one's taller than the other one.
Definitely. It's like, nope, guess
It's
again.
weird because I'm leaning on the metal right here, which I can definitely feel is cooler, but I keep getting a colder feeling right here on my quad. Is that about like the height of one of them? I think
Yeah, one was like bending
really
down.
short.
Mm-hmm.
One was bending down toward,
Yeah.
towards your
I'm not sure.
legs.
That's where I kept feeling it.
Oh,
Like
Well-
right
they
here.
were definitely reaching out for you.
Yeah, they're like.
The cool thing is, since there's two, you
They're-
know there's
yeah.
at least one for sure there, and it's not trying to map her at all.
Yeah.
It's like one is putting his foot up on you or something.
And
I think
they're
they're trying to
both.
climb up on me.
I think they're trying to dance off with you. I don't know.
It looks like they're both trying to rub you.
Yeah,
Because again, like they're gonna be kind of spastic,
yeah.
but there's definitely
Somebody is definitely touching you.
Are you washing me?
Yeah, they're like, there's a chicken or a shower.
Cool.
All right, well,
It's like, oh, don't move.
go. I'm gonna step out and we'll see what they do.
Now it's mapping. I think yeah, it's mapping you.
I'm gonna keep right here.
Is Tom here? Can you turn on the light? Oh,
Thank
Yeah, I
you.
did turn the flashlight on.
Can you turn it off?
if it's Tom, can you turn off the flashlight quickly?
Thank
Yeah,
you,
I'll just
John.
be-
I appreciate that.
We've lost one of the entities, it looks like.
The other one's like, come back.
Oh,
Oh,
there
there's
it came
two.
back.
There they are.
I'm sorry, I said you left. Well, it definitely wasn't you, Kelly, then.
Sounded like this is like Bob
Mm.
or Tom.
Well,
It
I
could
thought
have been
I heard
either
Bob,
one.
But I thought
There's
I
a
heard
Tom
the
in
B.
here. It could be both. They both are my Aries.
One
If
of-
Bob is in here also, can you please turn on the flashlight?
Jesse did go live. This is pretty cool.
One of our listeners is like, they're like, man, we haven't had a woman in a while. LOL.
Maybe this will continue when I get Jesse.
Tom, if you're in
Arena
here,
said that
please-
Tom stepped out to turn on the flashlight. That could be, because he was out of the shower. Now
Tom,
he's
will you
back in
please turn
there.
the flashlight on again? Real quick.
The one looks like he's doing Spider-Man up the shower wall.
I appreciate it.
Oh, there went the
Thank you.
flashlight again.
Okay, you can turn it back off. I just wanted to see if you were still here. Thank you.
He's playing with that flashlight.
It's like, yep.
Yep.
Tom, can you turn it off real quick, please? Maybe it's not Tom. I'll turn it off. Alright, well, do you want to go see if we can find some kids? And,
We can do that.
where the kids were?
I guess they're just gonna hang out in the shower.
Yeah, it's so weird how they're hanging out in the
That one's
shower.
just kinda like standing there, the other one's. Well, they're washing his back.
It's like, well, you gotta get every part.
Oh, they're going now.
Oh, they left.
Uh-huh, they did.
They did. The men have left the building. They're still playing with the flashlight.
They're like, come back.
No, we're still here. I can see.
Give her a little flashlight.
I do.
Oh, I'm
Watch her.
looking here.
Oh.
Watch your
I do
step.
have a flashlight.
Yeah, they're big ol'.
They left the shower.
Oh man.
Oh, are you gonna film it?
I was gonna film.
Do you want me to get back in and see if they come back?
If you want to.
You can do that.
Set everything back in.
Is that red phone on?
This one? Yeah, no. Is this the one that we brought? Or-
No, I've got it.
Oh, look, somebody came back.
Back to get in the shower with
Yep.
Yep.
It said yes. They like you, Kelly.
Back in the shower.
Oh, he's in the shower. He's in the shower.
Fluff my hair. Back in. Come take a shower with me, boys.
Who's in the shower?
Oh my.
Like, oh, it's right.
Is there anybody else in here? Is it mapping anyone?
Yeah, it should be that.
I can understand that.
Tom, are you gonna come back in here?
Dirty old ghost.
Oh, jeez. Alright.
What is that?
Kelly says it's okay if you want to touch her. Just be nice about it.
The first time I was touched, I don't know what it said.
I don't know, but it sounded like a happy response.
It sounded like you were laughing or something.
Earlier, you heard all the angry responses just in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. First time I was touched was at Squirrel Cage Jail, and he kept playing with my hair. You can play with my hair if you want. It's happened a couple different times. I'm fine with that.
I know, Raina. The flashlight's just been going crazy.
There it is.
So it's not.
Okay, the figure's back.
It keeps coming on.
Oh, here comes the figure again.
That is him, right?
Yeah, oh, right next to her.
No, it's fine. There,
There, no, it's back again.
yeah, he's there. One.
You got somebody hanging out with you, Kelly.
It's like under your arm.
Right here.
He's touching. Yeah.
Yeah. Right there. Is that where you feel it?
Yeah, it feels really cold right here.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. That's where it goes. He was in the shower.
Don't touch my hand.
Hmm.
Play with my hair.
That's good.
Oh,
It's back again.
There he is.
It's back again.
Disappearing. Oh, no. But he's washing.
No, he's taking a shower, isn't he?
Oh, he's showering with you.
Okay, wash my hair.
Gonna wash that gray right out of your hair.
Oh, he is, isn't he?
No,
That's where I am.
no, it's mapping you.
That sounded like here I am.
Yeah, it's mapping you both now.
They're both washing you.
Washing my hair. Get my back.
Can you wash your pretty hair?
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I think.
Is this fun
Oh,
for you?
that one. Oh, that's mine that just went off.
Yeah.
Mine just went off really bright.
It looks like really reaching for your hair.
I have a lot of hair to wash. Make sure you rinse it real well, please.
That sounded like you laughed.
That one sounded like you laughed.
It's interesting.
I don't know. The little guy is like getting on his knees.
Oh my god. Oh, he's in the front of you.
Oh boy.
You're getting a shower.
Okay.
It's gonna be very clean, Kelly.
Alright.
Oh, the other flashlight turned on again.
Can you please turn my flashlight off? The one that's down on the seat? Just turn it off real quick.
Somebody's trying to draw on the table.
Yeah.
You can do it. You got it.
There it is.
This is definitely interesting.
Oh boy. I'm sure Diane will play it back for me later.
Oh yeah, you're gonna enjoy this.
Gonna play some mood music.
We might be here a while.
Oh my.
Like, you've not had this much fun. Yeah, it gets really bright.
Yeah.
This is really fun
He's
for
having
you guys,
fun.
huh? This is really fun. Can somebody touch the antenna right here? Right next to the light?
I would really appreciate that. I mean, hey, I'm being a good sport and getting in here with you guys. If somebody could make the REM pod go off, I would really appreciate that. We could just get
It almost sounded like it said your name, but I'm not for sure.
Oh,
look.
What's this?
it went away.
The little one kind of went over. I wonder if it's coming over to touch the REM pod.
Oh.
Actually, it looks like it's trying to map two others.
Yeah, there's like 3.
Mhm.
It looks like it's trying to
Oh
map.
my gosh.
They're calling other inmates in here.
It's a party.
We've got a live one.
Yeah, I
Long
think.
antenna right there. That's a REM pod. We'd love it if you would touch it. I mean, I know you don't want to get out of the shower.
I'll stay here.
See, it keeps responding too.
Yeah.
I'll stay here if you jump out and turn that on. Otherwise,
Now-
I might get out now.
We were doing the Estes method with a spirit box, and when Kelly had asked if they would touch the REM pod, she said it won't hurt you, and I said bullshit, which of course would not be coming over a radio.
Mhm.
And so she's like, I wonder if they think it is going to hurt them.
Maybe
Light,
you tell them.
just flashlight just on.
Because they know what a flashlight is, you know.
So the REM pod just senses your movement near it. It's not going to hurt you. It'll make some funny noises. It'll be bright colors. It's just another way to let us know that you're here.
Rub-a-dub.
3 men and a girl in the tub.
They're not even messing with the light. They're too busy over there.
Are they still in there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're still hanging out.
It's like, shush. Let us have our fun.
So am I getting a really good scrubbing?
You were. One of them, I'm not sure what he's doing. He's kind of like outside of the shower doing the
He's like in front of
moon dance or something. I don't know.
Oh, this one, yeah. But earlier.
The short one?
Oh, he looks like he's bent down, getting feet.
Yeah.
Getting my feet?
Maybe. I don't
No,
know.
he's.
I don't know. He's like definitely. I don't know. I could see his knees.
What did he say?
I just keep thinking it sounds like it's laughing.
So, do you think she's clean now?
to step out. Thank you, boys. I don't know.
Yeah, you walk away, they can still stay in a shower.
One will be out one night. The EMF's not good enough.
You guys can make this go on too. Use your energy. They like that flashlight. Sometimes I wonder, do you guys have better luck with the smaller mags versus one a little bit bigger?
Yeah, we do.
I was wondering that. Seems like it might be a little bit easier of a connection.
There's the second one back again.
Oh, I know, I think, remember how it's flipped? It's in.
Is it me perhaps?
Oh, it might be
It's
mapping you, yeah,
Same, yeah. It throws me off because it's flipped.
yeah. There's still somebody hanging out in the shower.
It's like,
They're just clean dirty.
Yeah.
Gotta get cleaned up.
we're definitely getting responses.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Just asking what exactly.
yeah, it's hard to understand.
But you said you heard something dirty earlier?
It sounded like it said something dirty.
Might be following you guys.
Maybe.
Thank you.
Maybe. No, it won't. That's why we got the black tourmaline in the car. Yeah, we always carry that in the car.
Yep. Before you leave, just say you have to stay here.
Always.
So they can follow it.
It was so interesting. We were doing the old Charleston jail, and we weren't getting anything.
Well, we were. It was like
Was-
a quick
if they'd like come in and
response,
say, "We're
then
here,"
it was gone.
and then leave. We're like, oh, we're not really getting any interaction. Well, then I realized that I had the black tourmaline in my bag. I hadn't left it in the car. And the woman who was our tour guide had
Like
it was kind of like a spirit box app on her phone, and it would just say words. And when I was playing back everything and we were listening to it later, we heard it said request, and then it
Well,
said
what was funny though is we didn't even pick up on it until, because we do a podcast, and it was after it was edited, and it's when we were re-listening
Listening
to
to
it
the show.
for pleasure.
and then I
we
said, wait a
realized-
minute, it said request, and then it said where's the, and then it said black. So it was almost like it was asking where the black tourmaline was, and so we were like, oh, I wonder if we were like repelling everything in there, and that's why it wouldn't communicate with us. What- Yep. So it was like, where's that black rock, whatever you have? So it was kind of cool. But then we were like,
It's
she
funny
left it in
that
the
we
car.
both listened to it at the same exact time. We immediately started texting each other going, did you catch this?
Did you hear that?
Well, because as she was doing her tour and taking us around before she just like plays loose, she would just, get around one and she'd look at it and go, this or that. And so we would hear it on the recording because we are always recording. And that's how we got it pieced together later. But that section was like pretty close together. It was like within a 5-minute period. All right.
Turn the flashlight on here so I don't kill myself. Look, it's an electric chair. Oof.
Oh, yeah. What did you say? Did you say that before?
Did I say what?
Electric panel?
I didn't say electric
No,
panel.
there was something really, I mean, that's not real, but there was something, gosh dang.
Are we going downstairs?
Yeah.
They drained my flashlight.
Oh,
Well, I just felt like something was messing with my ears, and my ear was very fast.
did you want to be outside of solitary at all? This is where the solitary is.
I'm kind of feeling like I want to go into the room.
Okay.
think those upstairs, right?
Yeah.
Then we can come back down to the room.
This isn't creepy at all. Oh yeah, this has the, actually there's nobody in here.
Yeah,
It smells funny in here. Look, it's Annabelle. There's nothing creepy about that crap.
Oh, there's a ball.
Alright, let me set up the REM pod here. Hold on one second, guys. Set up some stuff here. I can't believe the interactions we were getting in that shower with you.
Well, I'm anxious to rewatch
It's
it.
amazing.
Oh gosh.
Room full of nightmares, Jessica said. No kidding. Look, it's a chamber pot.
Wrong way.
Can you make that rocking chair move?
I just did.
Well, I know you did.
Oh, I thought you were asking, did you? I thought I saw some people walking outside. I think some of them people went outside. Maybe down towards Solitary. Or Solitary. I've always called it Solitary.
Still got battery left in the recorder.
Oh, is somebody here with us? Can you make that light up? If
We
didn't
saw you
hear
make it flicker just a little bit.
Yeah. I'd love it if you
Jerry's
can
like,
use-
those dolls are creepier than the ghosts can ever be. No kidding.
You can use the energy from this box. Draw some energy from that. If you need help with using your energy to light that up.
So to show you guys what I felt earlier, it was like there was a hand that just kind of did this to me here, just like that. So I could feel just on the very edges, and it almost felt kind of like, you know, walking through a cobweb or like a branch or something. And so at first I was like, is there something hanging from the ceiling? That's why you saw me look up, because I was like, is there something
Well,
hanging
you
down?
actually said that. Is there something on the ceiling? And then when you said what you had felt, I said, oh, well, I told them that they should do that because your hair feels so neat.
I didn't give them permission.
Well, you were busy with the Estes method.
Here, this is pretty creepy too.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, hang on.
Do you want to do it with the noise canceling?
Sure. Do you have the stuff?
Yep. Hang on, guys. I have to put you down again.
My name is Kelly. This is Diane. We love it if you want to.
Do you want the
interact with
other
us. Yeah, the
pink ones
other
too?
ones. Yeah, the pink ones really blot out any murmur or anything. I like to put these in here.
I've got so many things in all my different pockets.
It's a mess. What'd you do? Tie them in knots before you put them in your pocket?
Yes. All right, you guys have to help me to ask questions. We're in the area of the jail where the warden's family would have lived. So we wouldn't have had any prisoners over here, although there's nothing that says that they can't wander around. Okay, and Kelly's got the noise canceling stuff here.
This earring keeps gouging me.
Do we have anybody here with us? Thank you. Can you move the rods back out to parallel, please? Can you point them straight ahead? Okay, stop, stop, stop. There you go. Do we have any children in here with us? Are there any kids in here? Yay, we want to talk to you. Kelly is the one holding the rods. My name is Diane. Can you move them back out to straight again? Can you point them forward? Can you point them straight ahead? I know you can do it. There you go. Keep doing it. There you go. All right. That's awesome. I would love to know how old you are, but I'm going to have to ask you in a different kind of way. So are you under the age of 5? 5 fingers. Are you under that? Are you... If you want to say no, oh, yes. All right, we have somebody under the age of 5, or maybe you are 5. That looks like that was a double yes. Can you move them back out to forward? Can you point them straight ahead? There you go, you almost got it. Can you point them straight? Okay. Did you live here? Did you live here with your mom and dad? Yes. Can you point them back to straight ahead? Kelly's stomach's growling. Can you point them straight ahead? Can you make them go forward? Kelly, who's holding the rods, is a mom too. She has 2 boys. Can you point them back to straight? Great. So I would love to know, are you a boy? No. Okay, can you point them back forward again? Can you point them back to straight? Can you move this one straight ahead? There you go. So, are you a girl? Yes. Okay, we have a little girl here with us who is under the age of 5. Can you move them back out to straight? Can you point them straight ahead? I know it can sometimes be hard. Can you point them straight ahead? Oh, the other way. You got to move them the other way. Can you point them straight ahead? There you go. There's some dolls over there in that crib. Do you like to play with dolls? Do you like to play with dolls? Remember, if you want to say no, you push them out to the sides. Do you dislike dolls? Ooh, she's like us, she doesn't like dolls. Can you point him back to straight? Can you point him straight ahead? Can you make him go forward? Can you get him to go straight all the way? I know it's hard. Almost there. A little bit more. All right, I'm going to call that good. Do you want us to play with you? Would you like us to play with you? There's a ball on the floor. Would you like us to play with the ball? Do you want to play with the ball? Yes. All right. Brian Keller's making a good point. Could be multiple in here with us. That is very true. It might be why it was hard for them to figure out the age thing too. All right, can you point him back to straight? I'm going to go ahead and pull Kelly out of this. They want us to play with the ball. So
Okay.
can you play with the ball?
Can you play with the ball?
I can if you hold the phone.
I'm just.
Oh.
You should have brought one of those the colored ones.
Color ones?
Because I don't know if this will even. Oh, it'll still bounce a little bit. It's pretty squishy.
Oh. You want to see if they'll roll it to you?
Yeah. Oh, I know it was rolling around before. Can you roll it towards me?
Can you roll the ball back to Kelly and then she can roll it to you? Can you roll the ball over to Kelly? I know it's kind of hard. Can you roll it a little bit?
Doesn't have to be far.
Yeah, just a little bit. We'd love it if you could roll the ball for us. Just a little bit. And just give it a little kick with your foot. Can you kick it?
It's weird. I don't know if it's the marbling color on it. I just felt like I saw it move.
I just saw it move.
Did you really?
I did.
'Cause I did too.
Yep.
Okay.
Can you move it a little bit more so that we know for sure that you're moving it? You just give it a little kick. Based on the fact that you said it at the same time that I saw
Yeah,
it,
it was
I'm
just
sure
like
it
a
did.
slight
It was
ball,
very,
just like-
very
yeah.
slight.
Oh, we know you're trying. You
I
can tell.
know. Can you kick it as hard as you can? Try to get it to go towards Kelly a little bit. We saw you move it just a little bit. How about if Kelly rolls it towards you and then you roll it back to her?
Actually, I was gonna say, let's
Oh, they're spinning the ball. Raina said the poor kids, they probably are saying, we are kicking it.
We're trying.
Okay, when the ball stops, see if you can spin it too. Can you spin it like Kelly did?
I think it takes a heck of a lot
Yeah,
of
it does. Okay, I'd say the ball has stopped now. Can you spin it a little bit? I know it takes a lot of energy.
It looked like it moved just a little bit to you.
I didn't, I was looking at the phone, so I didn't see.
It's like every now and then there's just like a little.
Yeah, I'm
tilt.
seeing it do it right now. I know it's really hard. Can you give it a little bit more of a push?
There it went.
Yep, it's just
Thank
moving
you.
slightly.
Thank you. No, we saw it definitely.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a way that you can. Your foot's probably going right through it. If you could spin it just a little bit, kind of like how Kelly had it spinning. Lorena thought she saw it twitch too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mark, Jonathan.
There it moved a little bit again.
I see you trying to move it. I keep seeing it tipping towards the fireplace. Can you get it a little bit closer to Kelly?
Just blinded myself.
I'm going to put the round pot over there. You don't have to be afraid of it. It just makes pretty colors. If you touch the little
Funny noises.
metal part of it, it'll light up like that.
That'll make it easier for us to know that you're actually trying to touch it.
Yeah, so we'll know that you're near the ball.
You just have to put your hand by the little antenna.
Arena's saying, Kelly, if you're comfortable, do you want to try telling them to take your hand and try making it move?
To take my hand and make my hand move? Why? Is that what she's saying?
Maybe if you put your hand near it or something.
Okay. So can you make it come towards my hand? It's definitely colder right here. It's a lot colder right here. Wow.
Huh. Can you get the ball a little closer to Kelly's hand? Can you push it towards Kelly? Mark Patterson said he's willing it to move.
Well,
You gotta will it harder.
They've moved it a little bit a couple of times.
Can you give it a kick?
And concentrate all your energy on it.
Looked like it moved a little bit there.
Yeah, it feels so. It's warmer over here. Really cold right here. Where's my temp gun?
Arena says there's only 2 of us, so it might be harder for them to get the energy. I wonder if you put the ghost battery near here too. We have a ghost battery that's supposed to give them energy too.
Oh wow, that's. It was like totally dropped in frequency. I wonder if it's getting drained.
Well, now it's not even lighting up.
Oh, it just it's Paratronic outer row. I think it.
Turned itself off. Now back on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wait. Come on. There it goes.
Raina, she's like, "You got this, little guys."
Yeah, it's turning itself off. It's already
Wow.
drained.
They drained the ghost battery when Kelly brought it over. Well,
What was I gonna get at? Oh yeah, the temperature.
Kelly's gonna see if we can get a temperature off this.
Well, because it was just so cold. But there's a spotlight. Isn't it?
The backlight is, there you go.
Thank you. That's weird. I mean, it felt totally warmer right here and a much colder right here. But it's reading all the same temperature. I mean, it's changing by 1 degree.
I'm setting that REM pod off. I don't feel anything colder.
I wonder if it went away while I stopped.
I mean, it does feel a little bit colder over here, but
I just checked the fireplace when I grabbed the reason.
okay.
Different in temperature.
Can you move that ball? You got some energy off that box over there.
Did you see it?
Yep.
Like just back and forth.
Can you move it a little bit more so it's easier for us to see it moving? Like punch it, kick it, try to pick it up.
It totally rocked.
Mark said maybe it has COVID if it has a temperature. Oh, Arena says that looks like a gun. It might have scared them.
Could be.
It just
It just takes temperature.
Yep, it just measures how
See,
warm your
look.
body is.
I can put it on my foot.
See, it's not
Oh,
hurting
okay.
Kelly.
I'm toasty.
What temperature does it have you at?
I was at 72. Now 76. It's going up.
Can you try to pick up the ball? That's probably harder than kicking it.
Yeah, every now and again you see it rock just a little bit.
Yeah, I'd like to have bigger movement just to
know.
know for sure that it's not.
Well, there's no air current right here.
No.
Nobody's walking around to make.
But if it like
vibrate.
literally started rolling across the floor, I'd be
Well.
like, okay.
I know. That's pretty like extreme.
Why don't you try putting the dot on the floor and see if their hand can touch it? Can you catch the red dot? Can you catch that red dot there? Can you get it?
It won't hurt you, just so you know.
No. See if you can touch it. Can you touch the dot? Put your hand right there. Or you could even stick your foot in it.
Like I just did.
Can you stick your foot on top of that dot?
If you do it, it'll drop the numbers on here. It'll drop the temperature. So that just gives us another way to know for certain that you're here. We'd appreciate it. Promise it won't hurt you. Oh,
Ooh, that went up.
it's interesting with a really quick fluctuation.
Yeah,
too.
that was a weird.
Wasn't there somebody talking about how they had a situation where it actually made it warmer?
We had that happen. Didn't we have that happen when we were at the Mineral Springs?
Where it went up?
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to remember.
We don't know how many of you are in here with us, but maybe one of you can, there, it just did it again.
Huh.
Maybe one of you can try to put your
Thank
foot
you.
where that dot is. Watch, I'll do it.
Maybe they are. See,
Yeah.
jumped up a lot.
See what I did? See how I made the number change? Can you do that? You try to change that number? Put your foot in it and see what you get. Didn't you say that the battery was out? It keeps lighting up over there.
Is it?
Yeah.
It literally shut itself off though twice, and I just
Yeah, it
left
just
it off.
lit up right now.
It just went up to 70 again, but it's only going up like, you know,
Yeah.
few points of a degree. All right, my hand's starting to
Yeah, I was
cramp.
gonna say, I don't think we're gonna get anybody to change up the temperature for us. Jerry goes 66 degrees. Diane must be freezing.
Yeah.
Oh no, it is colder than 66 degrees outside. It's in the 50s. I think it's 51, which is freezing. 12:20. I'm wearing a winter jacket.
She's wearing her parka.
I'm a little chilly. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and we'll sign off with everybody.
Thanks for joining us.
Well, come here so you can look in it too.
Well, I was putting the ball back in the crib. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Hope you enjoyed investigating the old Hamilton County Jail with us. Of course, we'll be doing an episode on it in a couple of weeks here and sharing all of the results that we've gotten. And a lot of you got to watch it happen live. How cool is that? So thanks for your help and asking questions and giving us ideas on what to do and all that good stuff. We greatly appreciate it.
Keep it spooky.
Spooky!